Ex Goldman Sachs executive is super bullish on Solana, and he's been bullish on Solana for a really long time. So if you own Solana, this video is important to you. If you're thinking about getting into Solana ahead of this next bull cycle, this video is important to you. Make sure you guys stick around to the end, because we're going to take a deep dive look at Solana, where it could go compared to the big dogs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Of course, Solana's right there too. It's a big dog in its own right. It had a massive bull run in 2021. I just remember days, every single time I looked, it felt like Solana was up another 15-20%. And I don't know about you, but I missed the boat on Solana in 2021, and I don't want to miss the boat this go around. So let's start here with the ex Goldman Sachs exec, Raoul Pal, talking about Solana a little bit. I'm going to take you through some of the highlights there, and then we're going to get into the charts. We're going to take a look at Solana's price compared to Ethereum, because Solana has been dubbed what? An Ethereum killer, right? And we know that Ethereum will still do its thing, but could Solana outpace Ethereum? That's what we're going to get into after that, after we take a look at this article real quick. And then we're also going to look at where Solana sits overall and where we could be going in this next cycle into 2025. Now, I will say this, Raoul Pal, very bullish on Solana, so he's definitely biased a little bit, okay? However, in this article, he's talking a little bit about a fine-tune for the network, which is called Fire Dancer, okay? And this is going to help network performance within the constraints of existing hardware, drawing on the team's accumulated expertise. So right now, Solana's network is dependent on a single original validator client developed by the company behind Solana, Solana Labs. Now, what Fire Dancer will do, it will be an alternative validator client aiming to optimize network performance and add a layer of security by lowering the risk of software-induced outages. Solana has had some outages in the past, so this is a really big statement coming out of Solana Labs. This added security is likely to instill greater confidence in the founder and, of course, Solana Labs as a company. This is exactly what they needed to do, in my opinion, because if there is one knock on Solana right now, is that during the peak of the bull run, they did have some security issues. Now, keep in mind, every single layer 1 blockchain runs through these same issues. It's called the trilemma, right? And you're trying to tackle 3 big problems at once, one of them being security. And a lot of times you give it up, right, to be scalable. But in this case, Solana's attacking their biggest issue, their biggest problem that they have right now, at least from the people who hate on Solana, and this is big. And again, Raoul Pal, talking about Solana with Scott Melker, said he believes this: Solana is the Ethereum of the next cycle. Point blank period. We saw what Ethereum did in 2021. Now, what can Solana do? If you guys remember what Ethereum did here, okay, ahead of the 2021 bull run. Solana was trading down here at $220, $300 and exploded in a very short period of time nearly to $4,500. A lot of that came on the backs of the NFT marketplace, which was booming. Solana's in that area as well, and Raoul Pal believes Solana could be next up, right? They're a cycle behind Ethereum. If we take a look at the overall outlook, right, we could see that Bitcoin, Ethereum up top, of course, but after BNB and XRP and some stable coins, you've got Solana and Cardano. I love this range right here, because why? There's still upside. These market caps are big, but they're not big enough, right, in terms of capping off gains when we get back into the 2025 bull run. At least that's where we think we're going to hit it, right? 2024 into 2025. Now, we look at Solana's market cap today, 15 billion. Ethereum's market cap is 216 billion. Solana's got a lot of room to run. And if we take a look at just a comparison here, if Solana had Ethereum's market cap today of 219 billion, one Sol would be worth $522. That's a 13x from here. So if Raoul Pal's right and the Solana bulls think that it's Solana's time, we could be looking at some massive upside potential here, even for a top 10 crypto like Solana. And, you know, they have a lot of other things happening too behind the scenes. Obviously, they are building out their own phone. If that comes to fruition in the right market, look out, because I think we could see Solana flying past even these numbers at a 13x. It's just so hard to predict how much capital will be flowing in. We saw what happened in 2021, but I think this is going to be much bigger, given we have more regulatory clarity. We just have more people understanding and knowing about crypto. We've got BlackRock filing Bitcoin ETFs. We've got everybody filing Bitcoin ETFs. We've got institutional investors ready to invest. And they're going to look at Bitcoin, but they're also going to look a little bit further down the line and say, okay, what else is out there? Because these are where the undervalued companies, and in this case, crypto companies lie. Solana, I think, will be one of those that institutional investors adopt. They already have the VC backing. They have deep pockets. That's where people like institutional investors want to put their money. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Appreciate you guys as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.